Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, back with another crazy camp, and this time we're checking out Takeshi's build. What has he done? He has built MXC, the most extreme elimination challenge, with Kenny Blankenship and Vic Romano. And I realize that there's probably a lot of people that have no idea what I'm talking about, and I just want you to know that I pity you. MXC was a really different kind of show back when it aired back in the early 2000s. But it had a bunch of different obstacle courses. Like right here, Surfboard of Death. And you got one of the contestants up here, and then you got Guy Ledouche. Yeah. Or Guy Ledouche, however you want to pronounce it. Now, your goal here would be to hop on this surfboard, basically, that's rotating around, which seems easy, but I don't know, a lot of people struggled with it. Next up, we've got wall bangers. Now, you would grab the rope, and you would try to swing and stick to the wall. Doesn't seem that hard, but wow, very few people seem to be successful at that one. Continuing on. Now up here, we've got big brass balls. Now this one was pretty crazy. Also, I love the idea of how he did the rope bridge. But the way it would work is you would catch like a brass volleyball. And then there's a guy back there just not really shooting a cannon, but he's launching other volleyballs at you, trying to knock you off the bridge or knock the brass ball out of your hand. That one was actually a lot of fun to watch. I've seen someone get hit like right in the face, and oh man. Right here you've got sinkers and floaters, which at first glance you're like, okay, just a bunch of rocks. But when they would go running across, eventually, like, they would step on a rock that wasn't solid and they'd sink into the water and fail. One thing you'd see quite a bit as they were running across, they'd hit one that would sink and it would cause them to fall into one of the solid ones. So yeah, some of that looked like it actually could hurt quite a bit. Now over here we've got the captain giving his speech to the contestants. Well, you're wrong. Because it's not the contestants, it's a bunch of plushies. But yeah, there's a lot of little touches throughout this entire thing that, well, if you're not familiar with MXC, this might not seem like the craziest thing ever. But as someone who was a fan of MXC, like, there's a lot of really nice touches throughout the entire thing. You got a bunch of the main cast incorporated into it. You've got several of the staple games throughout here. And I can only imagine, with more budget and a bigger build area, this just becoming the entire thing. And that's pretty cool. But overall, I gotta say, pretty darn nice job building a miniature version of MXC. Huge thank you to Takeshi for letting me share this with all of you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.